Hi there, Heather Morrow from potterydaily.com, and today I'm opening up my second glazed firing. And last time I showed what had come out of the kiln, and somebody said I needed the camera on a tripod, so I have put it on a tripod, and here's the kiln. So we'll see how this works out. Sorry, the background light is so bright. It is actually very dusk here and overcast, so I don't have any much outside light coming in. Anyway, okay, so here we go. Here goes nothing. Oh, looks good so far. First piece here on top is a lovely plate, a butterfly plate, and just the butterfly image transfers with the clear glaze on top. So that turned out very nice. Now you might be able to see on top here, there's a bunch of white ornaments. These are actually for an event I'm doing in December where, kids get to actually paint the ornaments with Sharpies. So they're what they're supposed to be, white ornaments. And then the kids will get to color them in. I'll gather these up quick. And I do have one pendant here on top that has the red transfer on it. All the white. So here's the little red, tiny little piece, jewelry piece, red image transfer, the red oxide. So next layer. So we've got some vases here. So this is another butterfly image transfer vase. Very nice piece. And green butterflies on the vase. So again, just a clear glaze on top. This is, it's not very bright. It was ice, I think is the color of it, is a celadon. So don't know that I'll be using that again. Maybe on top of something else. I want to keep that clear look. It looks pretty clear to me. And then this is the blue celadon I used last time, so that turned out nice and consistent, nice little bowl. Then we have a cup. This is actually an experimental piece. So if you watched my video last time, I had a problem with the cobalt running. So Junzo, my kiln master friend, suggested that rather than putting 3 coats, sorry, I'll get that light out of your eyes, 3 coats of clear on it, to actually just do the cobalt and then 1 coat of clear. When I put the clear on, it kind of spread the cobalt throughout the piece. This was a test piece. I did go through the bottom of it. So this will actually become a little succulent pot in its next life. But that's good. So I now know that the cobalt and then just 1 coat of the clear rather than 3 coats. He thought it was that the clear was reacting with the cobalt and causing it to warm all up. Oops, that one's stuck. Stuck a little bit. So again, the red on the piece, and then I also have some blue ones. Close up of me and the piece. So. And I'll string these up. They're just jewelry pieces. Okay, so things are more exciting here. This is a new low fire glaze for me. It's kind of a brownish color. It does break across that textured surface. It's very pretty. Maybe less coats of it to give it more of a tan color rather than dark brown, but a little orchid pot. Another one with the white ice color. It went very white, so again, don't know how much I'll be using that in the future. But just to experiment. And then this, these 2 cups were done. It's hard to see the red. They were called. It's like a oxblood red, so it's got a molted red color. So it's got some purple into the red. I know it's very hard to see. I promise I'll post photos of them. Then I have a bowl that's got a blue, pretty blue inside and the white outside. So this was done with an underglaze and then clear on top. So the underglaze was applied when I actually threw the piece. So it's fired in bisque with the color and then the clear put on top and then high fired. Well, not high fired, medium fired. So I fired a piece that wasn't mine. It was a piece that I was given to show how the fluting tool worked from Sim Tools USA. So this was a piece that Kevin threw and he put these flutes in, and they'd been sitting in my house for a while in the dry state, and so I decided to go ahead and fire it, and then I decided to glaze it for him. So it's a cute little piece, a little festive. I just put the glaze, the color glaze, actually it's the underglaze in the flutes and then clear on top. So this was another Morrow porcelain bowl that I did the colorant on the inside. It is a pretty blue. It's hard to see in the dark. So a nice contrast. Again, underglaze when I threw it. It was fired on bisque, and then the clear on top for the cone 5/6 firing. This was a new glaze color I have that's a green, like a chartreuse green, chartreuse-ish color, so somewhere in between yellow and green. I put it all over the entire bowl so as a glaze. I do like how it turned out, so definitely a keeper. And I put that same glaze on this kind of wackadoodle piece. So it's got the lizard on it and then a protrusion on that side, a little cup, just an unusual piece. Playing around with some techniques I learned from Tom Coleman. So this was another test piece because I did go through. This is using that brown, so I just wanted to see what it looked like on a piece that did not have texture. Not too bad. And then this is that lovely green that you can't see in this light, chartreuse on a little orchid or vase. One final piece. Down here at the bottom. This was, again, an underglaze green color. I think they actually do call this one chartreuse. So this was done in the underglaze process. So when it was thrown, and then the contrasting porcelain to it. So nice little flat bowl, almost plate-like. Anyway, so my kiln is now empty. Thanks for taking the time to watch. I'll also post the photos of the pieces below this video. Okay, have a great evening. Bye.